I'm Xin Yi, a librarian from the National Library Board. I'm happy that you can join me today for holiday specials. Our theme for today is Magical World. Now, in the magical world, there are a lot of fantastic creatures like fairies and unicorns and giants and many more. And also slightly scary characters like witches or vampires. But not to be afraid, they are not real. They just help to make stories more exciting. Now today, I'm going to share with you one of these magical creatures, and that is dragons. Do you know how a dragon looks like? Well, according to this book, dragons look like lizards, but they have shiny and scaly skin, and they also have wings so they can fly. They are also much bigger. They hatch from eggs and they can live for hundreds of years. But what really makes them special is that they can breathe fire. Wow, does that make them scary? Not really. According to this dragon, she says that most dragons are very friendly. They only breathe fire at people when people attack them or steal from them. Why would people steal from dragons? That is because dragons love to hoard treasure. Hoard treasure means that they like to collect and keep shiny things like gold and silver and many precious jewels. So some greedy humans like to steal from them, and if they get angry, they might breathe fire or eat them. But usually they are quite nice. There are also other humans who want to show that they are very brave, so they will try to hunt and kill dragons. But usually they don't succeed because, again, dragons are big, they can fly, they have hard skin, and they can breathe fire. So these people who try to kill them sometimes end up eaten instead. That said, most of the times dragons are friendly, so if you'd like to find out more, you can check out this book or other books from the same series, Monster Buddies. Other books from the same series, Monster Buddies, are available on Overdrive as an ebook collection. For example, I'm Casting a Spell, Meet a Fairy Tale Witch by Lisa Bullard. In that book, you can know more about witches, so do check them out. Now that we know more about dragons, let me introduce you to this book called Have You Seen My Blankie? By Lucy Rowland and illustrated by Paula Metcalf. This story is about a dragon and a princess. Now this princess is called Alice. She woke up one morning to find her blanket or blankie missing. She really needs a blankie to sleep. So she goes and asks her brother if he has seen her blanket. And her brother says, "Oh yes, I used it as a curtain, but a giant took it from me." A curtain? Can you use a blanket as a curtain? I don't know about that. Oh well, but now the blanket is with the giant. So Alice goes to ask the giant. And the giant says, "Oh yes, I have used your blankie as a hanky, but the witch took it from me." A blankie as a hanky? A blanket as a handkerchief? Wow, the giant must be really big. Oh well, Alice had to go to ask the witch now. So she goes and asks the witch, "Have you seen my blankie?" And the witch says, "Ah yes, I used it as a cloak, but someone took it to the trees." The trees? Who will take a blanket to the trees? Alice doesn't know, but she goes to find out. There, she sees someone sleeping in a cave. And do you want to guess what it is? Yes, it is the dragon. Now the dragon's cave is wet and cold and rough, and it's very hard for him to have a good night's sleep, so he really needs a blanket. But Alice wants a blankie back as well. So what happens is that Alice decides to help the dragon to find something else to keep him warm at night. She goes back to the witch, and the witch suggests, "Why not you sleep with a cat?" But cats are too scratchy. Not a good idea. So they go and ask the giant. And the giant is very nice, so he offers the dragon a feather cushion, which is warm and snuggly and not scratchy. But feather cushions are too Sneezy! Oh no, not a good idea as well. So, we go back to the palace and ask Alice's brother. And her brother says, I know. Why not you use socks? Socks are warm. But socks are also smelly. No, not a good idea. Oh, dragon. Let's help you find something to keep him warm and cozy at night. Now, if you like this story, you can also borrow another ebook from our Overdrive collection, and that is The Paperback Princess by Robert Munch. It's available as an ebook, so it means that you can read it from the comfort of your homes. And now it's time for a craft activity. We are going to make our very own dragon book corner. Are you ready? Here are the materials that you will need. 2 pieces of origami paper. If you do not have origami paper, you can also use wrapping paper like what you see here, or other kinds of paper as long as you cut out 2 squares of at least 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. Next, you will also need scissors, tape or glue, and coloring materials. Step 1. Fold your book corner. Take one of the pieces of paper. If you are using origami paper or paper with prints on one side, turn the paper over so that the white side is facing up. Next, fold the paper into half to form a triangle, like this. Then, fold out the right side so that the right tip touches the topmost tip of the triangle. Then, fold out the left side in the same way. Open up the paper again. The creases where you have folded will make it easier to fold your book corner. Next, fold down the top layer of the triangle so that the top tip touches the bottom. Then, fold out the right side of the triangle as you have done before. Tuck it in between the bottom and top layer like this. Do the same for the left side. Fold out the left side of the triangle and tuck it in. And now you're done with the book corner. Step 2. Draw your dragon. Using the other piece of paper, turn it over if it's printed on one side so that you can draw on the white side. You can draw the ears, horns, eyes, tongue, and teeth of the dragon, as well as the pink inside of its mouth. Like this. You can use markers or other coloring materials. Of course, you can also use other craft materials to form the parts of the dragon, like googly eyes, or simply draw on the book corner itself. Nevertheless, pasting materials on the book corner will give it a more three-dimensional effect. After you're done with drawing, cut the pieces out. Step 3. Transform your book corner into a dragon. Now that you have cut out all the parts of the dragon, it is time to stick them onto the book corner. First, glue or tape the inside of the dragon's mouth to the bottom of the book corner. You can use Scotch tape and fold it to form double-faced tape like what I am doing. Alternatively, use double-faced tape or glue. Remember to use enough tape or glue to attach the part securely. Paste the inside of the mouth in the center of the book corner. Next, stick the tongue onto the inside of the mouth. Then stick the teeth inside the mouth, but on the upper side. Here you go. Now stick the eyes on top. Turn the book corner over and stick the ears and horns on the back. And there you have it, a very own dragon book corner. You can use it as a bookmark, like this. And now it's your turn to make your very own dragon book corner at home. We hope you have had fun with us today. See you next time. Bye bye!